What is that? Hello, my pet crew. What is that? What is that? You guys see that? Ah! I found it. In OBS. Does the red moon rise? Slash Jen Martin. Indeed it does! Hello, Pit Crew! My name is Slash Jen Martin, and I'm the Roller Race Queen of TV, and today I want to kill things! I'm in the mood to kill shit. Break stuff! I was gonna quote the Limp Bizkit song. Do you guys know? Limp Bizkit don't say break stuff at all in the song Break Stuff. I thought they might say something like everything is fucked, everybody sucks, and I'm in the mood to break stuff. They don't say anything. What? I feel like it's a missed opportunity. They should have called me on the project. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that redeem. Also, as far as I don't know, hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. What? She didn't do it. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Okay. Well, as for how I'm feeling, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling physically okay and lazy. Unfortunately, I am feeling lazy, and I need to commit a whole day to going to the store now, apparently. Well, partially due to the fact that, like, I haven't been to the grocery store in, like, weeks or months or anything. Really, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a sponsor. Thank you for the Prime on me sub. Now I can use my emotes all over the website for to me flagrantly and disrespectfully. But yeah, when did I stream last? It was just Friday. What am I even talking about? So last I streamed was on Friday, and yesterday I went to the state fair and I saw the butter cow. I posted it on Twitter. Whoa, where are all these people coming from? Wow, you guys really like the oooh voice. Unfortunately, it will disturb my vocal cords and it causes permanent damage that will last throughout the entirety of my VTubing career. So I can only relegate it to 5 minutes at a time, once per month, and maybe delete it altogether. I'm sorry, this is the last time you'll hear it ever. Who knows? Who knows? Unfortunately, I'm lazy by nature and I forget once my stream is off. In fact, well, I'm a VTuber, so do I really even exist when stream isn't live? The say debuff. I actually always wondered why she stopped using her oooh voice. But I love your oooh voice so much. DJ Pimple, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a sponsor. Thank you for the Prime Rewind Me. They can use my emails all over the website for me flagrantly and disrespectfully. Gah! I bought this light off of Amazon, and I put one of my lights that's controlled by my phone in it. And there's something about, maybe it's like not screwed in all the way, or maybe it's just something wrong with the light. I probably should have just returned it on Amazon, but I'm lazy. I'm lazy, and I have like Amazon returns, I think, from like Halloween last year that I haven't returned. But they'll take it. If you screenshotted that QR code and you bring it there, they don't say no. Amazon does email you sometimes, and it's like, man, what the fuck? But she wants Susie to spread her voice for her desires. I am but an average VTuber watcher, okay? Says my chat that loves her. My oooh voice. You are what you criticize. How curious. Wait, what's the quote actually? You participate in society and yet you criticize it. Why do you this to Amazon, Ashton? This is the least of their troubles. Poor small company. Poor $1 trillion company. I love it. Oooh, Ashton so much more. Stop, because the more that you guys bully me, the more it's actually playing into like actual insecurities I have. I can't be feminine enough, my voice is not cute enough, and I'm too tall to be cute. I'm basically a fucking ogre. I don't even know where you guys watch me. Probably because of my bang boom body. But you know what it is? It's always the conundrum. I don't really think it's a grass is always greener sort of thing. I think it's just the conundrum of a beautiful, sexy, cute woman. I feel like a cute girl always wants to be beautiful. A beautiful woman always wants to be sexy. And a sexy woman always wants to be cute. And you're never settled. But I think settling is what makes you complacent in your own life. No such thing as too anything to be cute. Like, that's such a nice first message. Tall girls be kind of flirt though. Oh, now you're changing your tune. It is interesting, the dynamic of like, I'm insecure about this fact about myself, and everyone going like, yeah, you put the green giant from Jack and the Beanstalk to shame. No, boo boo. And then the moment it becomes serious, they're like, wait, no. It's like Pokemon types or something. I don't know why I'm immediately getting on this tirade. But anyway, hi! I stopped talking about the butter cow, but I want to tell you guys more about the butter cow. My face with the Jolly Green Giant goes like, wait, fuck, I totally walked into that! That is not gonna be my new name. I'm gonna kill you guys if you start calling me the Jolly Green Giant. Also, I want to clear the air. I know I'm not that tall, okay? But you know what's... You guys say that, but you don't really get to see other VTubers. You see that they're beautifully proportioned. Take Nimi, for example. She's got legs for days. They couldn't put her on the cover of Vogue because her legs are too long. And she's like 5'1". She's like 5'1". Ah! But anyway. What was I saying? I flattened my brain. Sorry. Wow! Raccoon, thank you so much for subscribing and saying a sponsor. You know, I'm glad I decided to stream today because I'll admit, I hadn't gone to the grocery store in a long while. Not since before I went to Japan. Well, I got at least a while before I went to Japan. And I'd sort of been just like eating out my freezer and ordering DoorDash like a bad girl. Unfortunately. I mean, I watched Matara and she's like 9 feet tall. That's true, and she really embraces it. Did I ever tell you guys about how one time I was at a... I think I have talked about this. One time I was at a party, and I was wearing heels. They were kind of tall. And Matara was there. And it was very easy to just, like, look over the sea of girls, the VTuber girls, and make, like, lock eyes with her. She's, like, the only other one that was that tall. I'm not as tall as her, but, I was, like, solidarity. But you know what? Just imagine how much more powerful and annoying I would be, annoying in a sexy way I'd be if I wasn't weird and annoying about my height. Can you imagine? I'd be as powerful as Matara. And I don't think you guys are ready for that. You guys can't handle all of that. That's what I gotta say about the subject. But anyway. I hadn't gone to the grocery store, and so I was sort of expecting like a couple hour ordeal. But then, I don't own a car, which is, I know, the antithetical to my name. It's size 84 and you will save away in the Chinchilla Picture Mines? Wait, what? Chinchilla Picture Mines? Oh, wait, you're gonna send... Okay, send it. Why didn't you just attach it to your 200 biddies? Lego Man, thank you so much for the 200 biddies. You wouldn't handle all of that. You don't know. You don't know me like that. Ah! I can't imagine you being that weird and annoying. Please, it's all the personality I have. Carless Race Queen, I know, it's effed up. Oh, but you know what was happening in the Chicagoland area that I happened to hear about? Because I'm a Midwest chilla, okay? I just heard about this, okay? There was the Air and Water show. And then the jets zoom past so loud. One of them even went supersonic and broke windows. And made a big boom. A sonic boom! We've come to accept you as you are. But see, like, look at how, like, my unlocked potential. I think, like, Virtual Vacation is a perfect example of my unlocked potential. Like, if I can lock in and just, like, unabashedly show off. Cringe is dead. You shouldn't feel any shame anymore. That's the sort of thing I can achieve. Sonic Rainboom? I'll be that guy this stream because he's lagging behind. Sonic Rainboom? Ashton, you are very cool. But that's the thing, is like, you just can't win it. You guys can't win. That's like nobody even tries anymore. You say, Ashton, you're so cool, and I go, yeah, right. And you go, Ashton, you're a fucking idiot, and I'm like, stop that! Yes, by seeing the weird and annoying girl lock in and become super cool is also nice. Oh, thanks. Ashton is so average. I appreciate you not saying mediocre. Wow, that's a cute chinchilla. Unfortunately for you, I've already seen it. But it was nice seeing it again. It's so picturesque. Perfectly pudgy and round in every way that matters. You guys should click that link. Or have OBS embed it for you. Wow, so cute. Thank you for that. But yeah, it's been a while since I streamed Bloodborne. I keep getting off topic. I haven't been to the store in a long while, and I don't own a car, so I had to go. Mama Martin, will you please take me to the grocery store, please? And thank you. For context, Sister Martin visits home relatively often, and therefore she has access to the vehicles of my parents, Mama Martin and Papa Martin. And so she gets taken to the store or drives to the store really often. And I just sort of have to hoof it with my little stroller to buy amount of groceries that can only fit inside a stroller. And so I was like, okay, Mom Martin, can you please bring me to the grocery store? Because I have like a big load. I haven't gotten any groceries because I've been traveling so much. I did Offkai and then AX and then Japan for a week. And so like I've kind of been just living on my freezer. So she said, okay. And I'm like, okay, cool. See you in blah, blah, blah amount of time. And then she pulls up and is like, oh, Sister Martin wants to go to these two stores. And it's like, okay, when did she enter the equation? Why are we taking her to the store too? I need to go to the store and I already know it's going to take 3 hours. So yeah, 5 hours later, I get home and I finally, with my 17 bags, and I cut up my watermelon, and I was eating my watermelon on my couch thinking, I think I'm forgetting something. And lo and behold, it was stream! But I'm here anyway. I know people in my Discord too were like, oh, Ashton, like, oh, if you don't want to stream, it's okay, you know. It's a Sunday. That's what I always tell myself to feel better. But most of the people were saying, oh, Ashton, if you want to, like, you know, your birthday's tomorrow, Ashton. If you want to chill out and, like, finish stuff for your birthday, and, like, don't worry about streaming. And then I realized, oh my god, I gotta stream because I don't have anything prepared for my birthday. I've been so busy. God forbid a girl go to Japan. We get it, you hate us. No, it's mostly just like, I'm feeling so lazy. How can I possibly fight any Bloodborne bosses in this state? Don't worry, I'll lock in. Actually, streaming Bloodborne does make me kind of nervous because I think I get a little cocky about it. And then, oh, also Goblin Gobblers. Goblin Gobblers? Sorry. I didn't mean to expose anything that I shouldn't have. Ew. Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a sponsor. I am curious though, where the heck all these new subs are coming from. But anyway, I get nervous about Bloodborne because it's like, what if I actually suck all of a sudden? What if enough time has passed that I've lost all my Bloodborne skill and then all the bosses are hard again? Even though I think I've been kind of stomping most of it. I beat like Vicar Amelia way underleveled. Wait, was I really underleveled though? I can't remember. I just beat Vicar Amelia really early, so it's like, I think I still got that. I think I still got it. Who knows? What's your strat? Yes! Finally, yes. My strat for Bloodborne? You're asking what my strat on how to play Bloodborne well is? My strat is get fucking good! La 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 la. That's the reason why I never actually played a Dark Souls game for a long time, because all the annoying gamers on the internet were like, yeah, that game is a little bit tough. Have you played Dark Souls? You're not a real gamer unless you play Dark Souls. And perhaps they were doing it like post-ironic. No, there was no such thing as post-irony in 2011. And I remember thinking like, they got me. I've been got. This tries to go nonverbal. Okay, that is true. I saw Ashton murder that chatter. Uh oh, this one got held. Ashton is assaulting women now, I see. It's okay. Women can assault each other. It's equal opportunity. It only becomes problematic when I start describing it as a slap fight. I really like when you do voices. I think it's really cute. Hi, Lexi. Thank you so much for resubscribing and saying a sponsor. Man. Which is your favorite? The one that's like this. I want to get better at doing voices, but I can't help myself. I'm so cringe. This is my first session stream. Sorry. My bad. Wait, what? Cornual Fiend? It says they've been subscribed for 2 months. I don't know this name. Cornual Fiend? Did I miss your first sub? Ah! Sorry. Oh my god, I have like 4 different thought threads happening right now. It happened again. I bought this lamp off of Amazon and it's like completely fucked up and sometimes it'll start strobe lighting and I have to turn it off and turn it back on. Sorry. It kind of freaks me out when it happens. It just starts to turn into a raven here. But yeah, Cornel Fiend, it didn't pop up in my chat, but thank you so much for subscribing and saying a sponsor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get good is nonsense. You can surmount any challenge without ever learning anything like game mechanics. Wait, is that the implication with Get Good? That you learned how to like cheese stuff? Now she skips subs. First she skips the hello redeems, then she skips the follows, and now the subs? I've been so bad lately. I feel really bad about that. It's difficult, and also I feel like it gets kind of awkward to thank every single follow. Subs are definitely like, holy shit, thank you so much. I'm on my knees. I'm very gracious. Evan, thank you so much for resubscribing and saying sponsor. Hi, Miss Martin, you're the best and very cute. Thanks. She went corporal somehow. That's the YouTube effect, man. I've been multi-streaming to YouTube, and I think it's good because now... wait. My brain. I can't stop thinking about Chunk. I can't stop thinking about you, Big Crew. You're chopped and onged. Ah! Actually, speaking of you, I was laying on you guys earlier and thinking like, damn. There's like something really hard in my bed. I was rolling around all my pillows and plushies and covers like, yow! And then I rolled to the side and realized it was the Pit Crew plushie, and the whiskers were poking me in my back, and it's so pokey. I don't think they're 100% cuddle friendly. You must be gentle with your Pit Crew plushie. Don't worry, you didn't see last month's subscription because I never commented. I'm so sorry. It should still appear in my thingamabob. Okay, I apologize for calling you out this time then. My bad. I wish that, man. I should just stream in 3D all the time. I'm like throwing my hands up for no reason. You guys can't see it. Slap it against the wall. Yeah, I need to show him who's boss. Oops. Milk would soften that. That's true. The milk plus wall combo is a classic, let me tell you. Why did you guys call me Unk in the Discord for eating half of my watermelon in one day? Snipping the whiskers off, Pit Crew, like cutting an angel's legs off. Because it's true. Ha ha ha, Unk. That's not fair! You can't eat half a watermelon now without getting called Unk? How big was the watermelon? Damn it. You can't see it. You ate half a watermelon in one day? Over the couple hours. I didn't expect to be accosted so. Let Unk live. I didn't expect to be accosted in such a way. Big watermelon fan over here. No, I feel like actually I didn't eat the entire watermelon. I only ate half of it, and it was over the course of a couple hours because my gluttony is sickening, and It wasn't even a good watermelon. It wasn't even a good watermelon because it was all like mealy. I hate that. I even tried like a new technique. You look for the watermelon with the smallest butthole. One that looks like it's tight. On both sides. Did you add anything to it? No, I just ate it. What do you add to watermelon? I was thinking maybe I should like blend it and turn it into a smoothie. Does that work? I can't say it does or doesn't because the watermelon I got was mealy. Tahini? I don't own tahini. Ooh, that might be good though. I had tahini on mango for the very first time. Tahini or salt. Have you ever eaten watermelon? Wait, yellow watermelon. Ugh, skipped a word. A tight beehole! I saw a TikTok about it. White girl behavior. Is it better or worse that I just ate half of a raw watermelon over the course of the past couple hours? I think I still have a bite left. Ew, but it's all mealy, so I'm not gonna eat it. Even some drops of lemon juice work well. I should try that. I have lemon juice. Maybe I do have tahini. I don't know. I know that I definitely gave away my chamoy. I bought tahini and chamoy about 5 years ago. You've eaten cooked watermelon? No. Is that good? I feel like cooked watermelon is equivalent to like hot Dr. Pepper that they drink in Asia for ailments. My father would smack it and just no, but I don't care if that tells anything from the sound. It does because it tells you if there's like, it tells you what the water content, but I don't know what the sound is supposed to, if it's like the thunkier it is, the better it is. I don't know. I really don't know. It works like grilled pineapple. Grilled watermelon is marvelous. Well, I guess it is full of sugar, and when you caramelize sugar, it becomes sweeter. So maybe. A watermelon without tahini is like a kiss without love. What? Wait, I really gotta get on this then. I bought tahini and chamoy for a TikTok recipe I saw where you took mango talenti and then you like put gushers and fruit roll-ups in it, and then you like put layers of tahini and chamoy, and it was legitimately so overpoweringly tasty that I couldn't finish it. It was like making, you know that one Chikawa meme that was going around Japanese Twitter like a few months ago where there's a panel where they were trying lemons and their entire faces were turning into buttholes? What's Talenti? It's like an American gelato brand. It was literally too much flavor. It was so much flavor. I have the opposite issue of most people. I can't handle certain strong flavors. I want actually to be everything as bland as physically possible. God damn it, my light is strobe lighting again. I should just leave it off. I don't understand why I'm doing that. I have a theory that it's because there's like a fly on it, but I can't confirm or deny. Oh, and the reason why that I think that is because it's one of those lights where you touch it. It's like a grandma light. You touch it and it turns on and turns off. Even fries? Is that in regards to like I eat everything plain? Quite literally, yes, even fries. I don't eat fries with anything. I do enjoy dipping them into mayo, but I fucking hate ketchup, so... I hate ketchup. I hate ketchup so much that I can't even enjoy omurice. Because I'll be like... I'll see that like awesome omurice where it's like they open it up and it's like gooey on the inside and they put the demi-glace sauce and stuff on and it's like... Fries with vinegar. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Damn, you were probably in like... I remember you, Bonus, you said you were overseas for the summer. And talking about fries with vinegar, your ass was in London for real. They eat that shit with malt vinegar over there. I was just about to say, I was at the not the World Fair, the State Fair yesterday, which is like the county fair is on crack. And they had multiple fry stands. They were just selling fries, and they were so hot. They'd come out hot as hell, and all they had was salt and malt vinegar that you could put on them, and it was so good. I love malt vinegar. I always forget how good it is. Yeah, the London fries and vinegar. Boardwalk fries on the East Coast have malt vinegar too. Really? Well, that's because that's where those Brits first touched down way back when. I thought you guys drove them out. And yet you keep their malt vinegar. Especially New England. This makes perfect sense historically. That is actually really interesting. Thanks, I'm hungry now. I know my mouth is watering thinking of the vinegar. Sorry. salt and vinegar a must-have for true fish and chips? Wait, actually, now I'm so dumb. Now that you say that, I wasn't thinking of it as the same vinegar because the vinegar that's on like salt and vinegar chips isn't malt vinegar, I think. Did you have din din? I ate half a watermelon. That was my din din. Yeah, I guess it does make perfect sense that I like malt vinegar on French fries, considering I love salt and vinegar chips. I'm so dumb. I just never thought critically about my own tastes. All I do is save TikTok recipes and then write down the ingredients and then buy it at the store. Now I've got so much yogurt in my fridge now, and I can't remember which TikTok recipe that was for. Oh man. But anyway, now don't have to. Now I'm an ingredient household now. No funny business, no snacks. Are you a good cook? I think I am a good cook. I'm gonna blame every single one of my mistakes on my ovens and my stovetops, because I have followed, or the recipe. I followed so many, because cooking according to a recipe is literally just like science. That answer tells us. I would say that 80% of my meals turn out exactly how I intend. And the other 20% are, I follow the recipe to the T, for some reason it doesn't work, or my stove burns so hot and I can't follow recipes. Anything that says simmer on medium to high, I have to turn to like medium low. And low is medium on my... so it's so goddamn hot. And I don't know how that is. I don't know why that is. I don't know how you fix that. I swear my gas stovetop is so hot. I burn so much stuff just because it's like, I can't let anything just sit. I have to baby everything. Even stuff where it's like, let it simmer for hours. If I come back after hours, the shit's like burnt to the bottom. Do you have thin pots and pans? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that can contribute to it? Don't you have small burners? I never actually paid attention to the size of them. Maybe I'm using the big burners. I go by temp, not medium high. Most recipes don't have that written. It actually drives me nuts. This is a thing that, again, I make a lot of TikTok recipes, okay? I like to cook. I think I am a rather good cook. But again, it's really just following directions. And I think not being able to cook is like a failing of character. But anyway, I don't mean like, not being able to, like, jazz it up and cook like that. It's like playing guitar by tabs. Exactly! My student apartment opened a few years ago was super hot, like light parchment paper. I have the same issue! My oven lit parchment paper on fire recently. Thing is, nice one's for you, it wins for others. I actually like to cook for others. Because most of the people in my life underestimate my ability. Actually, it taking 5 minutes to cook 2-minute noodles. Wait, are you talking about my noodles? Well, it's because they have to be in the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds, but you have to, like, cut them. Okay, there's a technique and you have to soak them and cut them. But anyway, I was gonna talk about something else, but then my brain started to flatten. I'm just tired. Well, part of the reason why I'm tired is because, I did go to the state fair, like I said yesterday, and it was a long drive there, and it was a long drive back, and it was 95 fucking degrees, but I was forged in the flames of Japan, so I handled it very well, but the family I was with were not handling it well. We had to go to medical. We had to leave them at medical because they didn't want to go back out in the heat, and well, I had fun to a certain degree, because even the heat was like taking me out. Like, I sort of wanted to be like irresponsible and go on like dangerous carnival rides, but even then it was like, it's so goddamn hot. It's so goddamn hot. I don't want my last moments on earth to be this. What's your best dish? Anything with salmon. I'm like the master of cooking salmon. Maybe that's not an entirely faithful description. I can cook salmon one way really well. And it's a way that nobody expects you to cook salmon. Everybody cooks salmon and it's like a little fishy, probably a little overcooked. But I have a very specific way that I cook salmon that I'm very, very good at it. There's some sort of grizzly bear at heart. No, it's the marten side. They're carnivorous. I may have these chilla ears, but my Martin side loves salmon. And you know salmon oil? Have you guys ever seen like ferrets that are like licking their nose and stuff? It's because you can put salmon oil on them. You give them salmon oil for their fur. That's why my hair is so silky smooth. Salmon cooking stream. It only takes about like 15 minutes max. I sort of do want to do like just a random kitchen stream. Sometimes I'll come across, but then the problem is that like the whole appeal of them isn't that like a girl is cooking. The whole appeal is that it's a very sexy woman. I'll come across streams of like a woman doing absolutely nothing in her kitchen. She was like writing a kitchen list, not even like looking at chat, and had like 2,000 viewers, and I was like, why are people even watching this? And then I realized like, oh, it's because she's like really gorgeous. It didn't even like register at first. Oh, a girl is cooking category. Yeah, I mean, that's how she get her bag. That's fire, lol. Quite literally, since she was cooking. Haha, badumps. Actually, though, I do actually love whenever I see... This is... I'm fully about to talk about Aonyan. I'm about to turn into Mint Phantom for a second. There's this Japanese idol named Aonyan, and she is so legitimately gorgeous. It takes a lot of effort to be gorgeous. People tend to really underestimate it. That is true. Although I would say that like a lot of gorgeous people are gorgeous for the sport and not for the... Maybe, I don't know. I think that most gorgeous people are just like that because it's like a standard they live their life by, not because there's something they're trying to attain, you know? You know who else is gorgeous? Read the first word again. Cyber. I agree. Cosigned. That's deep. Yeah. Gotta shift your standards. Anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. What I meant but wasn't like, can you believe anybody watches this shit? Because that's definitely like a, throwing stones in glass houses sort of moment. It was more just like, I tend to not like hyper analyze people when I see them, like physically, you know? Even though I think that's how like most of the world works. Basically, I have autism. How do you cook the salmon? I need to know. You should watch the first episode of Fake Cooking and just steal it because that's how I do it. That's how I cook salmon. And it's so good. You can just like cut the shit with like the mushrooms and stuff. Like if you just take how he cooks, how Shiro cooks the salmon in episode 1 of Fake Cooking, it's genius. That's the best salmon I've ever had in my entire life. That's why I shared it with you by hearing Racing Island and Virtual Vacation was amazing. Thank you, thank you. It is nice to have people still trickling in going like, remember Virtual Vacation? I do love to recall it. I don't think it's written anywhere, but just like watch what he does. She doesn't ref a cooking show, but a cooking scene in an anime. It is kind of interesting how it's like... I remember at the time, made it right after we watched the episode. Is it so good? So good! It was so good. The full recipe is amazing, like with the mushrooms and everything. It's actually like... The anime literally teaches you how to make it. I just can't remember if it says like portion sizes. I don't think it does. Maybe it does? I can't recall. Actually, you know what this is reminding me of though? Kitchen Princess. Does anyone remember the manga Kitchen Princess? I can't remember Virtual Vacation State because you're cool. Thank you. Thank you. The manga has portions. Okay, well, there you go. That's why I was saying, like, I don't think it actually teaches you. There you go. If you want to make it, look up... I don't know what chapter it is in the manga, unfortunately. Maybe you can comment. I highly recommend the salmon mushroom recipe that they make in Fate Cooking. But Kitchen Princess is a kitchen manga, and the recipes in it, of course there's recipes in it, because like she's a aficionado. That's her whole thing, is that she's an amazing cook. She goes to this rich kid school because she is like an exemplary baker and cook. I made multiple recipes from that manga, and they all tasted so fucking bad. They tasted so bad. And probably it's because it's a manga that's written by a mangaka and not like an actual cook. You would assume though that she has like some sort of passion for cooking to the degree that she'd put in like actual edible recipes. But no, they were like really disgusting. But I want to also say, but I've been thinking about it recently. Maybe they only tasted bad to me because it was like a Japanese manga. You know? Because a lot of Japanese sweets are like not sweet. Guy learned how to cook from Dungeon Meshi. Came from a drunk stream. Oh, Jesus. Which? Actually, speaking of drunk streams, I was thinking of having one this week for my birthday. I don't get drunk on weekdays because I'm a wage cook and I have to clock in at 8 a.m. And I have definitely woken up drunk before and I don't want that to happen again. Salmon is chapter 2. Alright, if you want to make the fake cooking salmon and want the exact portions, check out chapter 2 of Emiya Sanshi no Gohan. East Asian sweets are less sweet, and so is the taste palette. Yeah, I think I very distinctly remember making like biscuits for tea. First of all, I don't drink tea. I definitely didn't drink tea in middle school when I made that recipe. And second, it was very not sweet, which I think it tends to go with teas. But it's like I was already at like a loss. First of all, it wasn't sweet because it was Japanese, so it's like I was like bound to not like it no matter what. Hop on tea, my chilla. I tolerate it for the sake of my vocal cords, but I have yet to have a tea that like I really like. There's this manga called She Loves to Cook, She Loves to Eat. That's my recipe source. You would just... That's a Yuri. Lexicon in my chat recommending a Yuri manga. Pork found in kitchen. Sorry, I have to fix my light again. Although it does look really, really cute. I actually really want to... Should I watch it or read it? Because there's like a J-drama. But I don't know. You know, who knows if they're going to actually like... get busy with it. Do they even get busy with it in the manga? Does she love to cook? She loves to eat. Have recipes? I'm assuming, considering it was recommended. I just got here. What's up with Yuri? I mean, if it's good, it's good. Yuri aside. So I wasn't disparaging it because it has Yuri. I was directly harassing that specific pit crew member for being gay. Maybe I should rephrase it. It wasn't harassment. It was playful ribbing. You should try genmaicha. It's green tea with brown rice. Very yummy. Ooh. I do really like ochazuke. I forget you have such high standards for Yuri, but also buy 83 pounds of yaoi at one time. The 83 pounds of yaoi that I bought at one time in Japan and lugged all the way to America is very highbrow yaoi. Thank you very much. Fuck you. Ever had brown sugar milk tea? I don't like it because it's just like... sugar. That's actually, I think, that one of my most controversial opinions. I don't really like Middle Eastern sweets all that much, just because I don't like the taste of like melted sugar. Like I don't like baklava because, first of all, I don't like... Sorry, it is a Middle Eastern, but I was getting into it. So like, I don't just like the taste of brown sugar. Like it has to be caramel or it has to be like a sweet treat chocolate, but I don't just like sugar syrup, you know? Toss got him for the bullying. See? You guys are getting on my case and she likes it. Lexicon is the only one in chat that's actually forthcoming with her true feelings. Everyone else gets all feisty about it, but you're here. You're still here after getting picked on this whole time. So I know what's going on inside your minds. American? Caramel syrup is fantastic. Love it in my frappes. I love caramel. I love caramel. Is that really an American point of view to not like sugar syrup? Ooh. I'm an honest chatter. Honest Melvin. Kids, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody and welcome raiders. My name is Ashley Martin. I'm the ruler and race queen of VTuber Racing on Twitch.tv. How's your stream? Oh wait, I saw it's your stream of your partnerversary. Congrats. Sorry, no, that wasn't you. I just rubbed my face all of a sudden. It was good. Was finishing the Deltarune chapters. Ooh, I still need to do chapter 4. I always say chapter 5 by accident. How was it? Lol, I thought that was a yawn. No, I was rubbing my face because I'm tired. I'm fat. Oh, rubs big fat belly. Oh, I thought you did both. I've only done chapter 3, but I've seen all the spoils for chapter 4. Rubs big fat belly. I ate half a watermelon today, and it was the only food that I ate, and it was so incredibly delicious. And it's given me that after meal-itis. And I'm eepy. And my sleep schedule is fixed because I spent all day in the heat yesterday at the state fair. And I was admiring the butter cow and Midwestern dairy products. Yes, you finished chapter 3 and dive right into Spam Tenna. Who could resist? What say you about Spam Tenna? A whole half a watermelon? Is that much? It's not that hard. It's like 90% water. And I love to crunch. And it was over the course of a couple hours. Don't forget the butter dog. That's true. The dog made a butter. It's the butter dog. They had 2 also butter humans, but they were scary looking. I haven't seen any, but no one would shut up about it on AO3. Why are you on AO3? Watermelon has crunch? What part are you eating? What? Watermelon's totally crunchy. It's like, it's a gentle crunch. Yeah, butter humans. Why are we all on AO3? I guess I just mean it in such a way where it's like, if you don't know anything about Spam Tenna. But going through chapter 3, people were telling me to look at... Oh, I was just thinking you were browsing AO3 for sports, which I think is a little bit odd. It doesn't matter what it is. I just need my hits. You gotta come to the largest state fair in the world right here in Minnesota. Ugh. Man, the state fair I went to was already big enough to hurt my feet today. It like made my calves hurt when I was walking around at the grocery store. I can't imagine how much worse it is in Minnesota. Oh, but the state fair that I went to had gondolas. AO3 Anno Domini 2025? What do you mean? People don't just age out of fanfics. Fuck yeah! Actually, that's not true. People have aged out of fanfics because Spam Tenna doesn't even have 1,000 fanfics yet, and chapters 3 and 4 came out like over a month ago, I think, or maybe not yet. I don't know. But then you have to be in Minnesota. I'm sure Minnesota has some positives. My pit crew is from there. That's at least a +1. I probably will need at least like a +50 to be willing to go, though. To be willing to go to Minnesota. Do they have a butter cow there? I know it's a thing at a lot of state fairs. Everybody thinks that they're the only people that do the butter cows. But the butter cow that was at my state fair was really nice looking. It was very smooth. The butter dog was very harsh, but I think that's just because they wanted to give like the look of fur. The butter dog. And I really wanted to get deep fried Oreos, and I didn't. I'm sad. But I did get a deep fried brownie, and I got a deep fried brownie. And everything that they did, they put it on a stick. So the deep fried cheesecake was on a stick, and the deep fried Oreos, they were on a stick. And then I was like, deep fried brownie, even though it's just a regular brownie, deep fried might make it good, and it was pretty good. But I was on the way looking for the people that were in the medical tent, because of course my mom, who wasn't with me, was like texting me like, you should go find your sister. And blah, 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 blah. Like, she's not feeling well, you need to go bring her food. And it's like, okay, fine. So I went to go find her, and then I fell down the stairs. I fell down the stairs because I was also a little bit like not lucid from the heat. And I fell in such a stupid way where like I flew forwards and I flung my brownie on a stick like 30 feet in the air. I am okay. I just scratched my knee and my toe. No, my brownie! I tossed it so high in the air. It was chaos though. To be fair though, I don't mean to say that my sister is all that whiny. She is. However, it really was such a hot day out. The entire like medical tent was completely full. And honestly, a lot of people were only there just because it was like one of the only air-conditioned places in the fair. Which I feel like it should not be allowed, considering it was so hot out. It was disgusting. I was like, KJ, if you need to head out, I totally understand. Yeah, it was the only heat shelter. It was really similar to Japan, too, where it was like, you'd get in there and be like, ah. and decompress, and your temperature would eventually like neutralize. And you'd be like, okay, I think I can go outside again. Like, I'm fully cooled off. It did have free sports drink, yes. They knew what was up. And Sister Martin got a sports drink. But then she still was like, I don't want to go back outside. And so she just stood there the rest of the time. Then you'd go back outside, and it was like... the heat. It was like 95. But it was still a really, really fun day, despite that. I had lots of fun. I ate good food. I will say a knock against the state fair that I went to, though. I think it's probably just because, like, the state fair is a bigger deal than, like, a county fair. Whereas county fairs are, like, what? It's like a county fair. It ain't that serious, you know? Whereas state fairs are, like, the next level before you go, like, countrywide. If you're trying to compete with, like, you know, typical state fair stuff. So... I was expecting, like, to be able to, like, pet the ponies. Well, I did pet the ponies, but you're not supposed to pet the ponies. To be able to, like, pet some of the pigs and stuff. Or to have, like, small game where you could, like pet the meat rabbits and stuff. But they didn't have that. They only had, like, the actual show pigs and, like, the actual show goats and the actual show horses. And I did pet one of the ponies, though. He was very silly. Airport is an illegal petter. The rider was right there, and they were like, "Oh yeah, he loves getting pets. You should pet him because he's sticking his nose through the bars." Wisconsin had the best state fair I've been to. Were you allowed to pet the animals? I should have like stopped at Farm and Fleet. Farm and Fleet is like a very American kind of store. Like when you think of Middle America, that's like the type of farm. That's the type of store you should think of because it's got all like the farming goods, and it's basically like Walmart for farmers. Any small horses? No, there's no small horses, no ponies. Usually only sheep and smaller have petting zoos. I know. I guess I wasn't. Maybe including the horses wasn't right. But typically, like there's the county fairs that I've been to, there's been like a horse that people let you pet, and I guess there was one here. But no, there wasn't any like bunnies to pet or sheeps to pet or goats to pet or pigs to pet. So I was sad. I was sad because like these are the cream of the crop animals. I wanted to pet these animals more than any other one that I've been to. Dude, this is so fucking yappy. She want to resubscribe without looking. Dev Mute Laughing, thank you so much for resubscribing and saying a sponsor. Can you even? Oh, I was about to say, how could you even watch me anyway if you're deaf mute? But anyway, I feel like I've walked myself into a bad joke. Anyway, when I saw some buddies at the county fair, they were stressed the fuck out. Well, all the animals are really stressed out at this county fair. Or that's a Ghost in the Shell reference. Oh, damn! You were about to get off. Good one. You'd be the luckiest chatter. You don't even have to listen to me. Not enable the Aston Martin captions. I actually think that's a thing that's on. I remember a very long time ago somebody commented. Again, I only remember things like this when I'm on stream because I have horrible focus issues. I'm just turning my light off. It keeps strobing out and it's really making me mad. It keeps strobing like crazy. Is there closed captioning? No. But there are like things you can add into OBS to add closed captioning, and somebody once asked me to add closed captioning for Japanese. I think I actually do have closed captioning. Captions experimental. Source audio mic aux. Enable. Well, I don't know if that did anything at all. I really don't know. Ah well. Oh, it's going? You guys can see my closed captioning? Blah, 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 blah. It did, they did say not available, now it says available. What? Hyena, Leona, howl, useless words so far? Hyena, Leona? Is it all saying like random shit for you guys? It's really bad. Oh, that sucks. I see the captions are very experimental. They're translating me to a mysterious language. Oh, here we go. let's do Japanese now. Microsoft speech to text. Maybe that's why it is. It's because it's the Microsoft speech to text. You're so eloquent that it's picking up what you really mean between the lines. Exactly. It's translating for you guys who are socially unaware. Sorry, I'm adjusting in my seat because it's hot. I'm just gonna turn it off. Thank you guys for watching. Ah! Why are you bonking me? I didn't even do anything. Hi, Ashley, nice hat. Oh, why thank you. It's my Hunter hat. I really hope my energy drink kicks in because I'm feeling eepy. I'm feeling so eepy. Oh, we didn't even get to the best part of what I wanted to yap at you guys about. Yesterday when we drove like a while to the state fair. It took quite a while. And then on the way back, I like gave up. I gave up because, oops, I'm getting pings. Why did I say I gave up? Anyway, I'm gonna run it back so I can talk about this. Wake up, lock in. I slept from like a midnight to I got off stream because I was tired on Friday, and then I was like, I'm gonna immediately go to sleep so that I can be well rested for my day at the state fair. And so I went to sleep, and then I woke up like bright and early, like 6 a.m. And then I was awake and drove a bit there. And then on the way back, I decided like I'm just gonna sleep because I didn't have to drive, and because I was very tuckered out because I spent an entire day in the heat, and I think it was like probably 12 hours later that we ended up leaving. And Jarvis, what are the consequences of late night energy drinks? The problem is that like almost always hits after the stream. It's the worst. But on the way back, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna knock out, even though I will look insane, because I can't help it every time that I sleep on the plane or in the car. But on the plane, I tend to wear a face mask, so it covers it up and I don't look absolutely insane. But in a car full of my family, it was like, of course I'm not gonna think of that. And of course I also didn't think of getting like my neck bolster. I was thinking I wouldn't sleep at all today anyway. I mean, yesterday. But I did because I was so tired from the heat exhaustion and the walking and being up for 15 uninterrupted hours, which is just too much for me to bear. Okay, I cannot bear to stay up for more than 5 hours uninterrupted. I simply must take a nap. I decide to like lean my head back in the back seat. And like halfway through the ride back home, we're flying. It's like an SUV, by the way, because there's quite a few people in my family that went with. We were flying 80 miles per hour. Granted, not going above, but it just feels so fast when you're in a car that goddamn big. We're going 80 miles per hour. There's not that many other people on the road, but the other people that are going the same rate as us. And it's pitch black outside. And it was not pitch black out when I had fallen asleep. It's pitch black outside, and it's raining very lightly. And also the AC in the car was broken. It broke on the way there, and we only felt the brunt of it on the way back. Flying 80, it feels really fast in a boat, okay? She got baby circadian rhythm, I know. You guys, you can't hide behind your hands, it freaks me out. I don't know where you guys go when you hide your face behind your hands. Please don't do it. Sometimes you gotta blast it through so you can be done driving. Well, 80 miles per hour is the speed limit, to be fair. He was going the speed limit, my cousin. But I was in the backseat, like, conked out. And then I wake up, it's pitch black outside, and there are storms in the distance, and it's just lighting up the sky. It's not really like cracking, like, and it's not raining so heavily that it's like scary, like holy shit, we need to pull over and wait for the rain to stop. And the AC isn't working, so the front windows are down, and it's an SUV, so like the windows on the slidey doors can't open, so there's no other windows open in the car, and it's hot as balls and so humid, and the windows are cranked all the way down. And because I'm in the back seat, the air is blasting me in the face. And so I wake up and it's like I'm getting blasted by this hot, sticky air. And we're going 80 miles per hour and it feels so fast. And then like the entire road is black. All the corn is black, but it's getting lit up really often, like in the distance with lightning here and then there and then close lightning. And then there was like light music playing. I can't remember what genre it was, and I literally felt like I was in a dream. I was like looking around like, what's going on? It felt like so liminal to feel like so hot and like the lightning in the cornfields, and it was like, oh, what's going on? But I was so tired, I was just like, I'll just go back to sleep. And then I woke up at home. Yay! Some people pay for that experience and you got it for free. Some people pay for the experience of being in a hot and humid as fuck car going 80 miles per hour at night. I guess they probably do if they need to like buy a bus from like the middle of the Midwest. That's kind of awesome though. No, it was awesome. I really liked it. It was cool. I hadn't felt like that since I was like a kid. You know, when you're helpless and don't know where the fuck you are. It was really interesting though going back to the state fair too, because night driving is really, really nice. That's the best kind of object permanence, falling asleep then immediately home. I know, like I felt like a baby again. I went to the state fair when I was a kid too. I don't really remember much about it. Granted, I don't remember much about my childhood. It's all a haze. I can't even remember what happened like a couple hours ago, admittedly. I'd love to see you in a sensory deprivation chamber. What do you think would happen? What do you think would happen? I've already been in a sensory deprivation chamber, and it's called being at Six Flags Over Georgia in 95-degree heat and 80% humidity, where you can't feel where your skin ends and the air starts. Ugh. What can you remember? Like bits and pieces. I remember very vividly there was like a village of cultures, and it was the first time I ever ate naan. Was at this state fair. I think like 15 years ago, and I went back there and I got naan and it was amazing. It was just as amazing as it was 15 years ago and I had it. And there was a few buildings too that when I went into at the state fair, I looked around and was like, oh my god, I remember this. Like, just, I didn't realize I had the memory, you know? Cultures plural in the Midwest? Wowza. Okay. Let's chill with that, because do you know how many international students there are in Midwestern colleges? That's why. That's, I think, the majority of the reason why there's, like, Korean towns in the middle of Illinois. I mean, Korean restaurants. I used to go to Six Flags Over Georgia a lot. Six Flags Over Georgia is where that one kid got decapitated from the Batman ride. I remember kindergarten pretty well, but only kindergarten. I feel like I remember kindergarten pretty well, too. I think if I think about each grade individually, the memories do come back. Except for like second grade. I don't know what the fuck happened in second grade. Full stop. Decapitated? Yeah, the Batman ride is a ride that's like hanging. Instead of like a roller coaster where it's like they're sitting on the track, they're hanging from the track. And a kid like jumped over the fence to get his cell phone or his hat or something. And it was during the day, so the ride was still running, and another person who was on the ride like kicked his head off. Great, now I'll never ride a roller coaster again. Thanks, Ashley. All you have to do is not do illegal stuff and break the rules. Just don't climb over the fence. Or you could be the guy that kicks the head off, and well, I'm sorry. Good lord, did the kicker get hurt too? Yeah, it like broke his leg really bad. I mean, you're going like 80 miles an hour. That's like a really heavy soccer ball to kick. Sorry, I can't help myself. Six Flags Over Georgia is a very odd park. There's this one ride called Monster Plantation. Well, it used to be called Monster Plantation, and it was renamed for obvious reasons in recent history to Monster Mansion. And it's a water ride. And you guys already know me, I'm predisposed to dislike water rides because, I don't know, there's something, I gotta chill thinking about it. There's something so icky about like the water inside those rides where it's like, it's so icky. That sucks for the kicker, that's permanent PTSD for life. Well, yeah. Lol, the water ache again? I hate it! It's so disgusting! Ugh! tasty amusement park water. No, I just realized that the water that you get sprayed with on log rides, like, you know, a lot of log rides have a little bridge over the end where they come down and then get sprayed with water. Ugh! People willingly get sprayed with that. I hate log rides. I hate them so much too. Just like, oh god, I can't talk about it in that much detail, but I will say that there is a ride at Six Flags Over Georgia called Monster Mansion that is very fucking scary. It is the epitome of everything I dislike in rides. It is terrifying. It has a bunch of animatronics. Maybe they don't move actually. That's got chlorine in it. It's not as gonna be as gross as you think. Also, I don't think it has chlorine in it. It might. I know for a fact that the water rides in Disney don't have chlorine because they don't want to smell like a pool. I think they're like borinated or something, and that's why Pirates of the Caribbean smells a little bit different. You guys, now I'm just fucking... Now I'm doing the autistic roller coaster thing. Brominated, that's what it is, not borinated. Do you hate Pirates of the Caribbean? I love Pirates of the Caribbean, but it freaks me out, man. Now I'm info dumping. But anyway, Monster Mansion is absolutely terrifying. It has animatronics, which first of all degrade a lot in humid and hot weather, which makes being inside of a water ride in Georgia really bad. And so they are disgusting looking. It's scary. And to add insult to injury, they're furry because they're monsters. They're like big furry monsters, and the fur is just disgusting looking. I mean, it actually looks kind of fine, but just imagining what it feels like, how it's never been cleaned, just like really squeaks me out. Yes, excellent. Tell us more random facts. Okay, I'll finish this fact about Monster Mansion at the very least. And it starts where it's like, oh, we're monsters, and you're in this boat. Again, it's a water ride. It doesn't need to be a water ride either. Like, it could have just been like a normal slow ride, like a dark ride. I don't understand why it's a water ride. But that adds to the terror. And all the monsters are singing like, la 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 la, we're happy monsters. We have made peace with the humans. We do not hate the humans anymore. Which is why we have invited you to our Monster Mansion to have a party. And then they send you off and they're like, okay, thank you so much for visiting our Monster Mansion. Don't turn left on the road for your own sake. If you want to get out of here with your life, you better not turn left on the road. And what's interesting too is that now that I'm thinking about this, it is portrayed like you're in a car. They could have just put you in a car. But anyway, you do turn left because you're an idiot. No, I think what happens is that there's like a car crash or something, so you like swerve. Oh, you swerve to the left and you go through the path of the dark monster forest. And instead of it being like a little jump scare and they're like, woo, phew, wipe sweat off brow. That was tough. It's a whole second half of the ride that's in the dark, and it's fucking terrifying. And they're like spraying you with air and squirting water and going, mwah, and they're all the scary monsters that are threatening to eat you, and then it just ends. It doesn't. I wonder if it even ends where it's like, oh, thank God you're okay, and they save you. It's so scary. I can only imagine that as a child that would like absolutely have destroyed me. It was very terrifying. But you don't make it out of the Monster Mansion. You do! Or maybe it's just like a, you know, like Frog and Toad thing. Was it Frog and Toad? No, it's Mr. Frog? I don't remember the name of that one ride in Disney where it's like, your prey instinct must have been going nuts. I think I was actually cowering behind my friend when we were on the ride together. She was like, wow, it's just like how I remember as a child. And I was like, ah. Yeah, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. That's what it is. There's a ride at Disney where it's like, you don't make it out alive, and you are Mr. Toad in this situation. Mr. Toad gets knocked for drunk driving, sent to jail, released, and then run over by a train, and then you get sent to hell. And the hell part is fun because you open these, you go through these doors that swing open, and it's hot as balls in the hell part. They fill it with like smoke and heat it up especially to make it seem like you're in hell. The hell part's hot, yeah. But yeah, no, I can't remember actually if you make it out of the Monster Mansion. I think I was cowering. I don't love Pirates of the Caribbean either. I think I like Splash Mountain or Tiana's Wild Ride. What is that? I don't remember. I think I like that less though, because that's a flume ride. Water rides are different. Water rides really scare me. Oh, I'm thinking about it again. If I was ever on a water ride that sunk, I know the water is only like a few feet deep, but I just feel like there's like piranhas in the water and I'm gonna get my feet jumped. Or it's like 18 feet deep and it'll suck me down because, you know, the wreckage of a ship might suck you down as it sinks. I'm going to die. I'm die, thank you forever. It scared me. Okay, I feel like I haven't info dumped about something like that in a really long time. That was kind of embarrassing. That was kind of embarrassing. I'm sorry. I can info dump more about negative stuff to make it like a negative, positive, negative sandwich. Is Raging Bull that wood coaster? That one fucks? No, Raging Bull is a very, very good metal coaster. The wooden coaster at Six Flags Great America is American Eagle. And I love that one. That one's very scary. That one is definitely like gonna derail someday. But I love it. Mortality by roller coaster, mortality by water ride. I don't know, I just hate it so much. It's not even mortality by water ride. I think I would rather get hurt on a roller coaster than have to touch the water in a water ride. I take that every day. Actually, you guys want me to actually Disney adult out and get pissed about something? In Walt Disney World, they just finished draining the rivers of America, which is the river where the steam... It was a steamboat? I can't remember. It was like a paddle boat. Where the paddle boat used to go around that had Tom Sawyer Island and the Huck Finn shit. They just drained it to put in fucking Cars Land. And it's driving me nuts. I hate it so much. Ah! Magic Kingdom isn't supposed to have any IPs or any more IPs. And then first they make Splash Mountain, Tiana's My Adventure, and then they make the Rivers of America Cars Land. It's getting me mad. It's making me mad. I keep putting piranhas in the rides are going on, but you keep avoiding them all. That is pretty fucked. It just doesn't make any sense. And also, Cars Land is peak, but terraforming Erasure is traumatizing. It is. It just doesn't belong there. Just like how they're destroying the Muppet Theater. But they are putting the Muppets in Rock and Roller Coaster. Which I think is insane. And really weird. What song are they gonna sing? What's the one? On the road again. No, not that one. Moving right along. That's what it is. Have you seen the video of the dude that crashed out when the Pirates ride broke down and he hopped in the water to get his kid on the animatronics, even though they told him not to hop in the water because they'd pull the boats in the exits? I think I heard about this and didn't watch the video because that would drive me insane. It legitimately makes my skin crawl. It hurts. I hate it so much. OMG Moving Right Along mentioned. You know, I really should watch a Muppets movie, shouldn't I? I like a lot of the music in the Muppets movies, but I've never actually seen anything related to Muppets at all. It is really interesting, too, to think, like, about... You guys know that one musical, Avenue Q, which is a Muppets parody musical? It's meant to be, like, an adult's Muppet parody musical. But I thought Muppets was already, like, pretty adult. Or maybe it got, like, sanitized later? Avenue Q, LOL. Of course I know what Avenue Q is. My ass was watching animations to it. Naruto animations to Avenue Q songs. What's the one that's about Schadenfreude? Muppet Treasure Island is great. How have you not watched Muppets? I just haven't. I watched Umi Neko. That probably was what I watched too. One of the first Muppet specials is called Sex and Violence, I think. Yeah! So Avenue Q wasn't even putting a twist on the formula. The hell? Muppets. There's that one famous Monogatari AMV with Avenue Q, I remember. Sorry, I just took a drink of my energy drink and it's really crispy. Would you guys get mad at me if I said that I sort of just wanted to yap for today's stream and not play Bloodborne? I feel like I should, because I just beat the Witches of Canehurst. I feel like I will pull it up for a little bit, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's see what I wrote down in my... But you put on the hat? I know, I donned the uniform. It's gonna be stolen valor. I forgot your nice hat meant video game yapping is fine. Oh wait, video game comma yapping is fine. I see. Also, Melvin Supreme, I haven't forgotten your request to... I completely ignored Loki resubscribing too. My god, I'm really sorry. Thank you so much for resubscribing, saying a sponsor, Loki. 3 years! 3 years. I feel really bad though if I didn't play it because I purposely didn't stream on YouTube today. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I swear. I swear I'm happy. Thank you. Hello, Navy Mongoose. Perfect as long as we get hellos. Oh, I forgot about that until just now. We are born by the blood, made men of the blood, undone by the blood. Long yapping intros are the best part of streams. I just realized it's been over an hour. I was about to be like, it hasn't been that long. What do you mean? Anyway, why did I single you out again, Melvin? Did I ever finish that thought? Huh, wait, what did I do? I want to play Mahjong on stream. I think next Monday I'll play Mahjong Monday, perhaps. And I'll invite my chats to play. It's been a while since I did Mahjong on stream. YTS third wheel, they take what they can get. To be fair, that is pretty accurate. I'm here for the yaps. I know. I've somehow managed to create an audience that doesn't even want to watch me play games. They just want to listen to me yap. I drove a whole hour listening to you so I didn't notice. Wow. But lovely, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome, readers. My name is Ashton Martin. I'm the roller runner race queen of YouTube Racing on Twitch.tv. Welcome to my stream. How was your stream? I really appreciate the raid. What were you up to? Hi, we yapping? Yes, but I should be playing the game soon. Because I've been bad. I've been a bad streamer. I put my little hat on and I named myself a funny title and I haven't even played the game yet. If you learn to yap while playing video games at the same time, you'd be unstoppable. I can only do that while playing like Minesweeper. There isn't a lot of like epic play-by-plays you can give while playing Minesweeper. Yeah, I think that's probably why like I tend to yap so much and then play the game. It's specifically because I genuinely do need to like put a lot of my focus into like being good at the game, because otherwise I'll be bad and it won't be fun. This game is about collecting hats, has never seen gameplay. That isn't exactly wrong. There are a lot of beautiful hats to collect in Bloodborne. We played some of the new Doom. Ooh, that's awesome. I should really play Doom someday. Turn-based games are very yap-friendly, that's true. Rotisserie chicken. Macaroni. That's my grocery list. That's not my stream chat ideas list. I guess you're still baby gamer. I am a baby gamer. I need to actually lock in. I feel like if I could yap during any game, it would be Bloodborne, though. My caffeine gives me so much gassy. Spoilers, but I'll be picking up some goodies for you and for my friends at Reach You Know Me NYC while they host tables at ANYC. Oh, thank you! Thank you for the 250 videos, too. I love Reach You Know Me because their mascot is a rat. I loved him. Ashton played Digimon World PS1. It's like Tamagotchi. Wait, that's actually convincing. Especially because I can just turn my computer off when I don't want to play. My Tamagotchis are so fucking needy. It drives me fucking nuts. I hate them so much. Why are you so annoying? Sorry. I don't know what it is. I like can't resist. I see a Tamagotchi and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy this. Why you caffeine eyesing me trips out too. I'm drinking an energy drink so that I don't fall asleep while playing Bloodborne. Has the old man Tamagotchi died yet? No! No! It hasn't. What kind? This is a cherry slush Alani energy. It tastes like electric. LMAO, how is he not dead? I don't actually know. Because he should have died. I think it probably has to do partially with the fact that, he's like punishment. Ah, the good old ball and chain. He thrives on neglect. I think for some reason my game like froze or something. Because I did press a button on it recently and then the screen like went black and then white and then black and then he popped back up. So maybe it like froze in time. I could tell that I wasn't taking care of it, so it was like, we'll pick this. We'll come back. We'll circle back. We'll pick this one up later in the meeting. Okay. Ashton play MGS3 like it's a Tamagotchi. Wait, what do you mean by that? I should play Metal Gear Solid 3. He's feeding off your hatred and living on in spite being fueled by abuse. I feel like that is actually accurate. I was about to say actually accurate. That is actually accurate because he sits there like that, and then his other motion is, I've been stuttering so much today, you guys. Why? Stroke, Martin. I might be stroking out. Not like that, you sick freaks. Hat debuff. Yeah, I should just let my gameplay speak for itself. No need to yap. I hate actually combining 3 words I'm planning to say. I do it so much. It's so fucking embarrassing. It's so embarrassing too because it's like my brain just moves so fast that I can't tell that I can slow down and take my time and think about my words before I say them, and I just don't. I feel like I talk so fast compared to other VTubers. But I only ever notice when I'm listening to myself back. But then in the moment, I'm pausing, just like I paused just now, and I'm like, there's so much dead air, I need to start talking. But that was like only a millisecond, I think. Anyway. My throat kind of hurts. I'm yapping too much. I should check my stream chat ideas. I don't know where to start with this. I have 3 different things to talk about. I'll start with Brown Does Too. It's nice for me because I don't have to put your VODs on X2 to enjoy them. Imagine putting me on X2. I feel like that'd be crazy. Short attention span, final boss. You might as well just throw Subway Surfers up on the screen if you have to do that. That's like, you know, instead of quitting cold turkey and just like watching me at normal speed, it's like weaning yourself off of off of the addiction to entertainment so that you don't get withdrawals. That was you on Double Espresso. That was such a bizarre stream. I think like a year and a half ago, a year and a half ago I got Partner and I was like anxious about it, and also like I said, I was not like I said, like I tend to do, I was tired in the evening. And so I decided to drink a double shot espresso. And I was literally like, you're not the only yapaholic Chuba. That's true. That's true. There have been some other times where I find Chubas who are more yapaholic than me. And I do think to myself, like, holy crap, this is near unintelligible. In a loving way, okay. They're masters of their art form, okay? It's just that, like, maybe I wouldn't go to it if I wanted, like, a chill evening, you know? I was very activated that stream. I don't get heart palpitations. I'm shocked Fillion called you out. She's so brain rotted. Wait, did she? I don't know what she would have said. Did she say I was speaking fast? I don't remember. I tend to speak fast both when I've been caffeinated and when I'm nervous, so... She called you out for yapping so much? Oh. I think I do remember this. She's speaking Japanese. Oh, that's right! Wait, I thought that was just like a thing kids say when they're talking about something that you don't care about. I thought that was like, that wasn't her saying, Wow, she's speaking so fast. That was, oh my god, shut the fuck up. I think you guys are being more generous than I think what was actually trying to be implied. But anyway, you have a really few fast moments, but that's expected from a Derby queen, right? Derby! I'm not a Derby queen. I can't do roller derby. I have bones like a hummingbird. When the derby is pretty. Miles Teller turning head gif. Bones like a hummingbird. Yeah, they're hollow. They're hollow and they crack with a slight breeze. I'll talk about the things that I have written down on my stream chat ideas, I think. I really want to try a BBL. I want to try a BBL someday. I think I'll stream it if I try a BBL. You guys know what that is? It's a cocktail. I'll describe it charitably. It's a cocktail. And it's Buzzball Beatbox Loco. That is watered down by the beatbox. I think it's like 7%. Yes, you dirty dog. What do you mean? It's gonna get the job done real fast. I'd rather you do the other BBL. Or we could do BBC. I forget what that one is. It's like Buzzball Beatbox Corona. I don't remember what that one stands for. I know that BBL is like Brazilian butt lift. C4? Oh, maybe it's a C4 energy drink. Celsius? No, I'm thinking of BBW, Big Beautiful Women. Someone redeemed the stream ender? Why are you mad at me? I have to find this. I'm on TikTok now. I can't find out what this is. BBC. Drink. There we go. Oh! Buzzball Beatbox Cutwater. Do you guys know about Cutwater? Drinks that'll kill you. Ew, not the cutties again. Again, I've never had a Cutwater. I wonder which one is the best. BBC. I should have put drink! I should have put drink! Oh. Well. I didn't mean that. Ah! Why does this always happen to me? She doesn't say anything. I only know about the BBW one. Big Beautiful Women. What? I'm like embarrassed now. I've just been saying whatever the fuck. No. I knew about the British news. I saw the Urban Dictionary listing a millisecond before I clicked images on Google. This is so bad. You think a girl has seen it all? Why is she so cool? She just Google images. I didn't know. You have safe switch on for your streaming browser, so it's fine. I wasn't on my streaming browser. That was just on Google Chrome. Oh no. What timing? Chewy Duck, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Rounded raid. Hello for the raid. Hello raiders. My name is Ashton Barnett. The Roller Runner Race gonna be to racing on Twitch.tv. Welcome to my stream. How was your stream? We just had comedy of errors happen. Hey Chewy, do you know what Brown Dust 2 is? I feel like that's like a that's like a your mama line. No. Brown Dust? You don't know what Brown Dust 2 is? Wow, Chewy's never gonna get caught lacking. I just think that's such a whack-ass name. Brown Dust? They have been coming out with some crazy stuff recently. But there's this Korean MOBA game called... Oh my god, I just said MOBA game like a boomer. It sounds like a way of talking about poop. That's what I'm saying. I can't take it seriously. Everyone's like, oh my god, what the hell is going on in Brown Dust 2? And it's like, have they gone there yet? Because to me, it just sounds like a poop game. It sounds like butt crust. MOBA game? That's how you say it! No, not MOBA game. That's like a Japanese way of saying mobile game. Mobidu game is shortened to MOBA game. But MOBA games haven't been called MOBA games for about 15 years. Why is there a second one, a sequel? Well, the first one, I can't really tell. It doesn't look horny upon first Google search, but Brown Dust 2 is like the horniest gacha out there. Think of like a Nikkei on crack. Nikkei is snorting lines. A brown dust. Ew. There was just this mechanic that I saw. I don't understand why Twitter is showing me so many big, beautiful women recently. There's a mechanic that I saw on my Twitter timeline where it's like, you can like oil them up. And they have a towel over them because they can't go full nude because it's not like a rated mature game. And they can't have it on the App Store if that's the case. And you could like oil them up and pour water on them and they're like, it goes transparent. And then you can like tickle them a little and it causes her to like, the towel jostles but her like arms cover her nips. The hell? I'm sorry, Chewy baby, thank you so much for gifting Chewy Duck a sub ham. I don't know why I got on this topic. Well, I was gonna get on this topic anyway. You just happened to raid me right before it. Well, how was your stream? If you need to head out, I totally understand. Anyway, sounds like you played a lot of it. I have not even deigned to search that game on the App Store on my phone. But I know for sure that some of my mutuals on Twitter have because they keep showing me clips of them sexually harassing these women. Why is it called Brown Dust though? That's what I want to know. Does anyone here, not that I'm thinking that any of you guys will willingly admit to it, but does anyone actually play the game? Why is it called that? We'll search Brown Dust 2, but we'll search BBW. I don't need to Google search BBW. I'm well acquainted. Okay. So, it's called Brown Dust 2. I legit don't think I can show you it on stream. It's Brown Dust 2. What? There's men in this? Since when? Who are these characters? They're wearing way too many clothes. Okay, yeah, that's looking a lot more like... Yep. I'm seeing girls with their coochies out. I'm just gonna go to their Twitter. Because the game is so lewd that their Twitter posts are censored. They censor the art that's in the game. Maybe it's like to make you open the game, actually. Maybe that's actually fucking genius marketing. But it surprises me, especially because it's a Korean game, and I thought that was like definitely not allowed there. Of course I have a Goblin Slayer collab. Yeah, of course. Here, I'll post this. Ooh. Okay, chat raiders, don't click this link. So many raids tonight. It's a Sunday, and I'm definitely awake way too late. Kale, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. My name is Ashton Martin. I'm the roller race queen of Future Birthday on Twitch.tv. Bloodborne? Well, eventually. Eventually, right now I'm doing my pre-game yap. You just happen to come at a either really bad or very auspicious moment. It depends on how you view sexy anime women. You're welcome, actually, for that link. I know I'm being very shameful in front of the raiders. I apologize. I'm really sorry. Thank you so much for the raid, Kale. If you need to head out, I totally understand. My name is Ashton Martin. I'm the roller runner race queen of Future Racing on Twitch.tv, and I'm going to hunt today. But unfortunately, you caught me as I was wondering what the hell Brown Dust 2 is and why it has such a poopy sounding name. And why the game, it's on the App Store, which means that it doesn't have like porn in it. But they censor their own like stuff on Twitter. It's that lewd. Excuse me. I do remember this game now. Hunter must hunt. They must. Hello, Razgriz launch. Yeah, I am unfortunately a big yapper. What was Kale up to? Welcome, welcome. Doesn't have porn? It must not. Wait, maybe it does. No, it can't. I was just thinking because there's a BL game called New Carnival, but I actually don't think it's on the App Store now that I'm talking out loud. Brown dust is apparently the dust that goes in the air after an army marches. Huh. Really? I appreciate how the character design in this game is very reminiscent of its namesake. These women are definitely warriors. Good lord! Good lord, what's going on in this video? Watch this. Watch this if you want an eyeful. Actually, the more that I look at this, low-key, it kind of does look like a fun game. It's like Fire Emblem. And it's just as horny as Fire Emblem is, too. Don't deny it. Is that where the brown dust comes from? I really hate the idea of it. I feel like some of you guys... No, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Some of these art things look like they're drawn by different artists. I can't put my finger on like what artist. I think it's the Grand Blue artist that this looks like. Sometimes it looks like Grand Blue art, like cute little idols, and sometimes it's like gigantic balloon tits. Say it, coward. No! An idol would never say something like what's conjuring in my mind. Hi, Gigglepox. Oh, thank you for the reminder to do my hellos. Fire Emblem at least has the cojones to show the designs in the trailers. And Fire Emblem is like equal opportunity sexualization. Like they realize a lot of women play Fire Emblem too, so they put the men in horny situations as well, I believe. If I recall correctly. IIRC. What's your guys' favorite like word abbreviation? Mine is Ijbol. I love Ijbol. Saibout. Start digging in your butt, twin. I also like Dwai. Dwai is good. Saibout is good, except there's way too many children that use it. Fubar. Wait, what is Fubar? I feel like I've seen that on the internet for a long time, but I've never actually looked up what it means. You guys, this is such an easy in. Why isn't somebody saying big beautiful women? Fucked up beyond all repair. Oh my god, I literally never knew what that meant. That's what Fubar has meant this whole time? What the fuck does I mean? Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Irgos. You don't need to know all that. Armor Mothra, BBW is their favorite? Yeah. That's what I thought. Did someone say women? This is really quickly turning into that post again, Lexicon. I don't want to dog on you too hard, but it's like, do you think that's any less any less bad just because you're a lesbian? They actually acknowledge her being a Fujoshi in a current FEH event. She says that a very beefy guy exclusive to Heroes is like someone she saw in one of those books. Wait, who did what? Nina from Fire Emblem Fates? Oh wait, that's right, she was on Fujo. I forgot about that. Booked up beyond all recognition. From a Sylvester Stallone and Patrick Kurt Russell movie. I forget the name. Really? Fubar. That's the name of a TV show? Fubar is from World War II. I just never thought to Google this. Somebody said Fubar once and I was like, you know what? I don't know what that means. There are many things that I do not understand in this world. That's the way that I lived life as a child. I was like very non-inquisitive. I think it's partially because of the way I was raised though. Like not knowing stuff was like a failure. It was a moral failing. And not just like an affect of being a child. They say it in Saving Private Ryan. I never watched that movie. I never watched that movie, but I still giggle at all the Saving Ryan's Privates memes. Cannot relate. Well, perhaps you lived a much nicer life than I have. I wonder why I can't remember my childhood. Anyway. Always thought it was German. You know what? I think I probably also thought the same thing. Were you born a Fujoshi or were you made a Fujo? I was definitely made a Fujo, but I cannot recall what it was that made me a Fujo. I think it was truly actually Junjo Romantica. The Junjo Romantica anime was legitimately good. Fubar. I definitely did see it online before though. What a curse. I gave you this power over me. I seriously go completely red in the face every single time you single me out. This doesn't happen with anyone else. Why am I like this? My power. It grows daily. I do love BTFO. I love BTFO too because it's so dumb. What does it mean? Beat the fuck out? Or like beat the. My intro to Fujo was Kingdom Hearts AMVs. See, the only reason, that was definitely early on in my career. Back the fuck off. Oh my god, I've never heard it referred to as back the fuck off. Blown the fuck out. That's it. Blown the fuck out. Beat the fuck out. I think BTFO with beat in it is from like the fighting game community. Yeah. YWNBJ is another fave. You will never be Jose. New Ruby tape just dropped. I forgot about that. Yawn blows. I'm learning so much. I'm definitely gonna forget most of these. Jose right now. I'll just delete brown dust. I've said my piece. I'll delete it from my stream chat ideas list. Well, the other stuff is just dumb. I think I talked about the other two things I wanted to talk about. The other thing is that, no, I'll save it for a different stream. I'll save the rant for another time. Well, that's kind of everything that I wanted to yap about. It only took almost 2 hours. Wow! Brown Dust is a titty game with the poop name, right? Yes! I feel like such a child. Because people would say Brown Dust and it's like, am I crazy? Or does this not sound like a dude didn't wipe properly? Chat sounds so bad, LMAO. Also, that's what I was wanting to say earlier, and then I was like, no, I can't say it. Sounds like a dude who just let it rip and didn't wipe, and then is suffering the consequences. It's what you see when you pull down your basketball shorts. Yeah, Junjo was the start for most Fujos on my generation, but strangely enough, it didn't feel too attracted to it. Other milder yaois are more appealing to me for some reason. Ooh, like which? Oh, this is what I want to talk about too. Yeah, I never got into yaoi because of Kingdom Hearts, because I never played Kingdom Hearts. I never played Kingdom Hearts. I only ever like watched people play it. That's not entirely true. I did play most of 358 by 2 days and all of Birth by Sleep. I only ever got into Kingdom Hearts though because of the yaoi. I read enough yaoi that I was able to glean the plot of Kingdom Hearts. I started there and then went to the actual games. Kingdom Hearts is very gay. I know, but part of my problem with Kingdom Hearts is that they keep retconning some of my favorite ships. Like, it would piss me off when I had, like, my ride or die ship. Like, I'm literally a fucking ride or die Axel Roxas shipper. Have been for over a decade, probably. That is a way to experience media. I do think it was a negative way to experience media. But anyway, I'm like a diehard Axel Roxas shipper. And they come out with, like, I think the most recent game, or the second most recent game, or was Dream Drop Distance. And then they put in the shit about how, like, Sykes and Axel were actually friends when they were, like, Leia and whatever the fuck. Issa. And now they're a ship, and it's like, okay, well, fuck. And everybody loves them all of a sudden. Everybody loves the flavor of the month. Everyone's a cheater. People don't, like, pick ships. Oh, nobody has OTP anymore, okay? Nobody has their waifu. It's all flavor of the month. They're homie hopping. Pissing me off. I thought that was brought up in Birth by Sleep too. I think Gravitation, Tsukisho, and Uraboku were better than Junjo, and Gravitation was quite older for when Junjo came out. I just could never rock with Gravitation. Gravitation just didn't do it for me. Also, I can't recall it that well, but the mangaka for Gravitation ended up making very graphic, very explicit Gravitation doujinshi. I do remember Tsukisho though. Tsukisho was really weird if I remember correctly, right? Wasn't it like multiple personality characters, I think? Hello, Lord Ashura. What the fuck? You have a tier 3 sub and it's your first chat? Whoa, you have a cute icon. My friend drew that. Emuchi drew that. Sorry, I'm like stalking you live on stream. I like that you remember their counterparts named with anger too. No polyship for her. No! Ashen, you are so cool. Thanks. Yeah, Michi and I have been friends for a while. Isn't she so cool? It is always interesting how, like, whenever I, like, info dump about one of my most favorite autistic subjects, that is the moment when people decide to go, you know what, you're not so bad, Ashton. You kind of get polycule vibes. I'm gonna fucking ban you. Can this guy get banned? Die. Actually don't, because I'm not sure what the lasting effects of that will be. Put him in timeout though. That's so rude. The Gravitation manga, the canon one, not the remix doujins, is a bit longer, and I think it was actually better. Yeah, because the doujins that she made was like more than just like explicit. They were like freaky, like BDSM. All the like repressed sexual energy from the Gravitation manga was in the doujins. But anyway, my favorite thing is when I join Ashton streams because it's actually not a funny rant or a concerning rant. What? Does this mean no VV domestic life poly ship fix? What you guys do in your own time is up to you. But I'm possessive, I think. You know what it is? It's because I want to believe that true love is real. I tend to not poly ship. I also tend to not like when like characters move on. If it's fiction, I want it to be like my idealized worldview and have my favorite characters love only each other. That's sort of why I was like worried about getting into Metal Gear Solid. And I'm still a bit worried too because I'm about to play the gayest one, which is 3, apparently. And like... I don't want to like pick a ship and then have a better one come along. Because even I can admit that like I picked a bad ship. My allegiances lie with a not the best ship out there. MGS3 is gay! Bruh's first day on Earth. Man, you must hate 5 centimeters per second. I feel like this is bad to admit, but I legitimately don't remember the plot of 5 centimeters per second. There's so much anime that I've watched, Virgil Dendrick, that I quite literally cannot remember the plot to. I watched the entirety of Star Driver, and I don't remember what happens in that show. I can't remember what happens in 5 centimeters per second. I can't remember what happens in The Girl Who Left Her Time. Did you cry at Your Name? I feel like this is gonna get me in trouble. I didn't really like Your Name. I don't really like his movies that much. Makoto Shinkai, did he do Wolf Children? A lot of people dump on Your Name, to be honest. I think I actually liked Weathering with You more. Now that's Hosoda. It's easy to get them mixed up considering they do the same thing over and over. It says right in the title she left her time. Well, fuck, I remember that part. I did like Weathering with You. I liked Weathering with You because the message and the implication of the story was like very opposing to like an average Japanese person belief. Japanese person's beliefs, I believe. In that like you should do whatever you want at all costs necessary. Now, that's not like buying away a good thing, but I think that's like revolutionary for the demographic that it was for. But Your Name just like didn't hit for me for some reason. It didn't hit for me because if I was swapped bodies, if I swapped bodies with a dude, I'd be like jerking my shit crazy small. OSTs are bangers though. Yeah, because Red Wimps fucking rocks. I know firsthand. I was on the Red Wimps train. I'm gonna... I was on the Red Wimps train way earlier than any of you motherfuckers because I was watching Emotional Shizuo X Izaya Nico Nico Doga Mads with Red Wimps songs. About 10 years before you chuckleheads. Did I miss the gaming? No, I'm still yapping about stupid stuff. Yeah, you guys think you like Red Wimps? You don't like Red Wimps like I like Red Wimps. Girl loves her J-Rock, okay. It's conditional. It's conditional love because I only love it simply just because it's been in all these yaoi music videos. The Fujo Unk. I am a Fujo Unk. I am a Fujo Unk because none of the people in my chat will even understand this reference. Also, I want to apologize. I've been stuttering really bad today and I don't know why. It's probably because I'm tired and I'm trying to fire on all cylinders and my body's like lagging behind. I have an Aaron Fantasy account. And thankfully I was like a smart child in that I didn't just go places and tell people my real age. I was 18 for like at least 5 years. And so I made an Aaron Fantasy account. Aaron Fantasy, the website, was a forum for yaoi, like literally just for yaoi, and that is where all the fan subbers for yaoi were. That's where people would share like manga and stuff. And now you're 21 for another 5 years. Isn't that miraculous? Isn't that crazy? Maybe someday I'll turn 21 for real. Now, I wasn't posting on the forums because part of the reason I felt like okay enough to lie to the admins that I was old enough, but I never felt like I could hide it well enough, like through my speech patterns. So I never actually like chatted in places I shouldn't have. I never actually like interacted with people and made friends with like adults, but I let myself in. The door's not locked. How astute. Alright. We'll get to 2 hours. Oh, we're there. Alright, my final yap topic. Hopefully this won't devolve into something else. I decided I'm not going to save it for another day. I'll talk about it right now. I went to Japan. First of all, I have a gripe that's completely unrelated, but I'm remembering it now. Man, I really just do use this as my soapbox to complain about stuff. I have a gripe. The first time I went to Japan, it stopped auto-translating Japanese comments on YouTube for me, and I don't know how to fix it. Gotta go to bed now. Good night. Good night. I didn't even get to any gaming. Good night, Yorgos. And I can't read that shit. Sometimes now when I'm on YouTube and I'll like want to put on closed captions for videos in other languages, it'll automatically put Japanese as the one that I want to have closed captions for. I can't read that. When I was in Japan last, my phone's UI would randomly partially turn to Japanese on its own. I hate that. How do I fix it? I can't read any of these comments. Gotta clear your cookies. But anyway, similar-ish, maybe, max. Is your stream a title reference to the Avocado Kid? Yes, it is a reference to the Avocado Kid. The cogwheel, is that how you do it in the app? Okay, I'll have to remember this. It's not gonna work though. I'm gonna complain about this in like a year, and you're gonna hopefully be around to tell me like, actually, I told you how to do this a year ago. Has it happened when you're using the app? It's solely in the app that it does it. It's only in the YouTube app that it doesn't auto-translate that stuff. Do you guys know what the avocado vine is? Ooh, an avocado. Thanks. It's like a very, very good little kid that gets gifted an avocado on her birthday that she doesn't fucking like at all, but yet pretends to like. So she goes, an avocado. Thanks. Wow! Darkbeast paarl! I love that boss. That's my favorite. Thank you. I love that. I cannot wait to fight Darkbeast paarl, let me tell you. The snake forest. Oh my god! You guys, I wonder what's around this corner. I'm so excited to explore this forest. I hope it's not just a bunch of snakes. Paarl and his sidekick, the fuck-ass camera. Dude! He's so big that it takes an entire camera. Maybe, I understand wanting to make like a gigantic character. And there are many gigantic characters. Why is the camera so bad in that fight specifically? Actually, they're bad in a lot of fights. I think Amygdala fight has a really bad camera too. I kind of love how fucking evil the snake forest is. I can't remember this properly actually. Do the snakes poison you in the snake forest? Amygdala I played unlocked. You kind of have to. Yes, sir. Yep. I knew it. I had a feeling they did that. Mm-hmm. OMG, there's a snake level? Wait, you haven't played this game before, Navy Mongoose? It's more than just a snake level. I always get lost in the forest. I think I remember getting lost too. Never owned a PS4, so no. Well, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. I would say that's more than just a snake level. Granted, it is relegated to one area of the game, but typically the snakes are like small fry enemies. No, no, no. These snakes are not small fry enemies. They're rather vexing, in fact. Please don't post that. Why? You mean to tell me she didn't pull her pants down once? In your name? Oh, I didn't finish the thought. Just like the Scooby-Doo live-action movie. The dude spent hours fondling her breasts, so it'd only be fair. That's right, there's that scene with her little sister walking in on her groping herself. She was annoying, gonna be honest. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's just my nature. Everyone gotta try helicopter just once. You don't understand. Actually, I feel like women can actually get a pretty comparable experience because they can helicopter their boobs. Now, are you jealous? Depending on how you bounce it. What? You never tried, Nako? Get up right now. Not all women. Maybe I'm describing it too charitably. Girl, I cannot do that. I'm describing it too charitably, I think. You can spin stuff in a circle if you attach it to your nipples. Okay, wait. I think I'm walking myself into something that I shouldn't have admitted, actually. I think we should move on. People... No! I watched a video of that famous burlesque woman, Dita Von Teese, and she talked about how you spin the nipple tassels. And I got curious. It's actually not that hard. When I went to Japan this time, though, unfortunately, every single one of my fucking TikTok ads changed. This must be the demographic of TikTok users that travel to Japan. Admittedly, they are quite on the nose with their typecasting of me. You just had nipple tassels lying around? No, I did buy them for that explicit purpose, just to test the limits of my abilities. This was years ago, though. Yeah, when I was 21. I really wanted to let loose. Everyone's gotta try it at least once. Burlesque is fun. I really want to get those big feather fans. Those would be fun. I have a eyelash in my eye. I'm multi-talented. Ash was just letting it all loose back then. Well, I want to make it very clear. This was in the privacy of my own home. The nipple tassels have never seen the light of day. Nor do I even think I even own them anymore. Still weird though, lol. No, it's not! Can't the girl explore herself? I'm multi-talented. Let's not spin this any other way. I just got here. Why are the first ones I hear nipple tassels? Because you can spin them. Hope you sold them for a lot. Did you donate them to charity? No, I didn't think anybody would want them. That's such a crazy admission, unprompted. I walked into it by accident. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like a propeller cap. It's not that weird to wear like pasties and stuff though. Sometimes, well, it is weird to wear the ones with like the spinners on them. It comes from a Martin side. I'm an adventurous girl. She did a backflip down the staircase. It's such a weird stream. Sorry. When I went to Japan, TikTok typecasted me as the type of person to not only download but also spend money on alpha webisode series, and also like Chinese dramas that have been cut down into like 5-minute episodes that have been redubbed with like and renamed also. So instead of being like traditional Chinese names, they're like the Montague and Capulet families. And it hasn't stopped ever since I came back from America too. So I get a bunch of TikTok ads that are just like those shittily acted webisodes on their special apps. They called you basic as hell. I was terrified you were going to say Alpha Omega. No, they are. There is a large volume of them that are Alpha and Omega base. And a step further, they have really pegged me as a freakazoid because most of them are like acted. Some of them are just like stolen. I don't think they're stolen from China. I think it's the actual company that made those webisodes, just like redubbing them for an American audience to make more money. Or they're like the same thing, but like how do I describe this? It's like paid AO3. It's like fanfic. I mean, I guess that's just like original like writing work in that case, right? That's just original writing work. I get other ads where it's like POV, your alpha that impregnated you left you and you're like 7 months pregnant and you meet like the biggest alpha in town and he smells you and it's like it's all pregnancy related. I get so many Alpha Omega 7 months pregnant with 10 pups. Fuck, I hate when that happens. It's all for the POV that it's like you're meant to like self-insert into the Pregante one. Did Bao borrow your phone? Bao's hacked into my account and is looking up suspicious TikToks. I feel like if I scrolled right now, I'd get an ad for it. I'm gonna scroll right now. Who do they think I am? Oh no, some of these TikToks look kind of fun. I want to listen to them. Not the ads, not the freaky ads. Damn it! My phone can hear me. Now they're not giving me any. They're just giving me Build-A-Bear ads. No! Give me the freaky... Maybe I said, like, stop showing me this too many times. But to be fair, I was like... What did I write down? It must be like pregnancy fetish stuff, right? But then it's also like, is it really a fetish if like that's one of the most like basic facts of human nature? Like what if it's just circumstantial, like the character just happens to be pregnant? But I think it must be fetish stuff. Ooh, I found a guy that's chugging a BBC! Buzzball beatbox Cutwater. I wonder what he does in this one. In the BBL one that he did, he like gags in it. I should post the TikTok. It's like the funniest video ever. You can like see his eyes zone out as the liquor starts hitting. Where are these damn ads? I'm just gonna look up POV alpha ad. I found a person screenshotting a video of one of the ads I get. I'll post it in my Discord. like that kind of shit. Like dudes growling and then their eyes get edited to be red and then they comment on a girl. I also... it's just like odd that they're generally straight. And I'll post the other one too. I feel like I haven't really given them cause to believe that I don't want to see anything but spam Tenna animations. Thank you very much. Do not show me again. I'm not interested in this content. Can we have a pick wolf pack? I'm not alpha or omega. I'm Shrigma male. Wait, what's the other one? Yogurt male? Straight ABO is so boring. I agree. Because it can just be like that normally. Soy? No, I'm yogurt. I'm yogurt. I'm a yogurt male. It's so funny like how I date myself with the references I make. First I date myself by referencing stuff that is like way too fucking old. And then I date myself by referencing stuff that's like only as shit a Zoomer would know. I was recently trying to like find an old thumbnail or a Twitter post from a long time ago. And in the replies I was calling myself a yogurt male. I was like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, I remember that era. Yogurt males are like 5 years ago. Well, I only learned about it like this year, okay? But anyway, that was the last of my yap topics. I must have written down more detail about... No, yeah. I just didn't think they would like very, like so blatantly advertise pregnancy fetish stuff. Like, I guess it must be that, right? Like if every single ad has that as like the crux of the issue. But I just never... That's like the equivalent to getting like really... Like that's bad dragon ads or something. Like I don't really think they advertise. I gotta assume that everybody that wants them knows already, you know? You fuck with pajama boys. Go Kurt Vale. Seeing old posting yourself as a traumatic experience, you guys. Whenever I look up Bloodborne and then my Twitter username, uh-oh, I just gave you guys the secret sauce. Don't do it, please. There's like a picture of me from like when I debuted and I got my controller asset, and I'm like, huh, this is me when I'm playing Bloodborne, and I'm making like a silly face. Ah, I should just delete it, I think. There's something for everybody. Ain't that the truth? But I do also think, like, to some degree, like, pregnancy fetish is a little redundant, because it's like, that is like the, like, it comes free with your human, you know? Anyway. Okay. Alright. You find it hot then? My kinks and fetishes and what I find hot or not is paywalled behind a future subathon incentive of the kink tier list. So I cannot confirm or deny. Sorry. Pay up, bucko! Now about those hellos. I forgot about the hellos. Alright, we're gonna do hellos. Yeah, it's a Playchilla exclusive. If you want a hello from Aston the Martin, you can redeem it with one cheese wheel, and I will give you specifically in my chat right now a hello. If you have stuck it out through all of that bullshit. Now here's a little personal attention. Alright. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. I think I'm at the bottom. And there aren't any more redeems, so I'm assuming this is it. I already used mine. Oh no, you're gonna get Man, I guess I really haven't been good about keeping up with the hellos. The picker's just been growing exponentially, you guys. Hello, Lexi. God, thank you for the 100 bits. All right. Ready? Go! Hello, Rika. Hello, Hot Songs. Hello, Red 2. Hello, Cudging. Hello, Bonatide. Hello, Hato01. Hello, Sainto72. Hello, DJ Pipple. Hello, David Portnoy. Hello, Yogros. Hello, Road to Vinar. Hello, Fat Kid 55588. Hello, Herm. Hello, Sec Communist. Hello, Bonavir. Hello, Padre Bolt. Hello, Q-Rock Pot. Hello, Apocalypse SC. Hello, Nako. Hello, VLC. Hello, Cyclops Leader. Hello, Jadon Cena. Hello, Kazuman Evan. Hello, Mr. Popper Fresh. Hello, 40 Blunts. Hello, Red Sweet Rum. Hello, Navy Mongoose. Hello, RTX Fred. Hello, Kigeta Tech. Hello, Gigglepox. Hello, Sir Zotolo. Hello, Thomas Twinton. Hello, Demon Denny. Hello, Protonic. Hello, Dex812. Hello, Lexicon94. Hello, Lance1315. Hello, Onibo. Hello, Buddhas. Ah, you got me. That was a hydrate, not a hello. Hello, Nearlol. Hello, Hello, Zero Hazard. Hello, Santino HS. Hello, Hello, my baby. Hello, Runjin. Hello, Glizzy McWilsey. Hello, Susan Obake. And hello, Renelix. And hello, Dex812. Okay. Only one of you guys managed to sneak an extra out of me. Oh, and Zero Heads over team to Vroom Vroom. Sorry. I gotta... Alright. I'm ready. Vroom Vroom! Thank you for rubbing my engine. Jeez. That's an embarrassing old holdover from debut also. Although it very rarely gets used. Because everybody's saving up to force me to play games. Hello! That's my typical hello redeem. It has been a while since I have actually gone through everybody. Alright. I'm gonna BRB to make sure that my PlayStation 5 is still on after yapping for 2 hours. And then we're gonna explore a little bit. Probably Snake Forest. I think that's up next. She hates debut Ashton. I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can change. Okay. Oh, I thought you just started the stream. Oh, it's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours that I've been yapping my head off. Now it's time to actually play the goddamn game you guys all came to see. Wow. I'm so excited to darkbeast paarl. Those 2 hunters with the Tenitris. Wow, I'm so excited, you guys. I can't wait. Ugh. I'm sorry for the delay. I leaned over my computer to look at something on my third monitor and I knocked over my Dr. Pepper cans. Would it be crazy of me to say I've literally never seen this animation before? Holy shit! Has this always been in Bloodborne? Hi. I just never let it play. Oh my gosh. It's the damn intro. It's never played. You just start the game. It's unlike the furtive pygmy. Real good tone setter. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, this looks fucking awesome. I feel like this is something that would like play at E3 or something. Bloodborne. I've never sat on the menu this long. I've always gotten right into the game. Whoa. I took a second to idle meeting, so... But I'm back. I'm back in better than ever, baby. Well, here's your hat. Twins! When an ugly motherfucker goes twins! Alright. Okay, I still got it. I think. Hello? Yeah.
Hunters about but
Blackos.
of course.
I heard it all before. Fast messenger. I think okay, I only have 5 bullets, but that's okay. I can't wait for Duskbloods. Oh, you just reminded me of Duskbloods. Man, I don't know how to feel about Duskbloods. It looks kind of whack as fuck. I'm willing to let my opinion be swayed. But it has like the same vibe as Bloodborne, but is like a little... I don't remember where the fuck to go. I don't know. Whoa, what hair color is that? It's obviously green. Can't you tell how green it is compared to my blonde hair? Also, XX Live, thank you for the raid. Ahoy! My name is Ashton Martin on the Roll Over My Screen. I'll be racing on Twitch.tv. How was your stream? Alright, this is where I beat those